The blue hair incident. She wanted someone to blame. I gave her someone impossible. I used to work at a tiny sandwich shop tucked between a laundromat and a nail salon, the kind of place where the air always smelled like toasting bread and stress. Every single other employee there was an older Indian woman with long, thick black hair, beautiful, shiny, and everywhere. And then there was me, younger, quieter, brown hair tied up in a bun, hairnet on, gloves tight, following every health code rule like my job depended on it. Because, well, it did. But here's the thing. Every time a customer complained about a long black hair in their sandwich, my boss would whirl around, glare straight at me and go, "This is unacceptable. You need to be more careful with your hair." And every time I'd point to the net on my head and say, "It's not even possible." Didn't matter. She'd huff, roll her eyes, and write me up anyway, because apparently my brown hair magically turned jet black when it fell into someone's turkey sub. It happened so often it stopped making me mad. I just got tired. Tired of being the easy target because I was the youngest, the newest, and the one who wouldn't yell back. Until one weekend, after another unfair lecture, I decided, fine, if they want to blame me for black hair, let's see how that goes when my hair isn't remotely black. So I walked into a drugstore, grabbed the brightest box of dye I could find, Electric Ocean Blue, and went home with the determination of someone plotting justice. An hour later, I looked in the mirror and almost didn't recognise myself. Blue hair, still tied up, still netted, still following every rule. But this time, I had a secret weapon, proof. The next week, I went to work. My boss's eyes nearly popped out when she saw me. "What did you do to your hair?" I smiled. "Just trying something new." Fast forward 3 days, lunchtime rush. A customer storms up to the counter, waving a half-eaten sandwich and shouting, "There's a long black hair in my food." Everyone froze. My boss's head whipped around like a hawk, eyes locking onto me with that familiar accusation ready to fly, until she saw the flash of blue under my hairnet. I looked her dead in the eye and said, calm as ever, "Well, it can't be mine. Mine's blue." The silence that followed, chef's kiss. You could practically hear her ego deflating. She turned bright red, muttered something about checking the cameras, and stomped off to the back. After that, she never blamed me again. In fact, she barely spoke to me, which honestly was the best part of the whole thing. And the next time a customer complained, she didn't even look at me. She just sighed and said, "We'll remake it for you." I went home that night still smelling like mustard and bread, but for the first time in months, I was smiling. Because sometimes the smallest rebellions, a box of blue dye and a quiet smirk, are all it takes to shift the balance.